India is entering a new era in cricket, one led by Shubman Gill, the face of a new generation, a new captain, a fresh mindset and a growing demand to back young blood. And in that mix, one name is making all the noise, IPL teenage sensation Vaibhav Suryavanshi. But just as the cheers for Suryavanshi get louder, India's once upon a time prodigious talent, Prithvi Shaw, is reminding us of a very uncomfortable truth. That talent alone doesn't make a cricketer ready for India and stay in India colours. Ever since the IPL 2025 season ended, Vaibhav Suryavanshi has been the name on everyone's lips. His fearless batting in the youth ODIs against Australia, pure box office. At just 14 years of age, he's being hailed as the wonder kid, the future of Indian cricket. Calls are growing louder, fast track him, send him to India A, or better yet, hand him the India jersey already. This talent needs a place in the national side. But hold on, we've heard this before, haven't we? A young talent, a record-breaking start, a nation getting carried away. And the story has a familiar ring to it, going by the name Prithvi Shaw. Because after all that came the fall. So sharp, we pretended we never saw it coming. Shaw was India's next big thing, an under-19 World Cup winning captain, an IPL sensation, youngest Indian Test centurion. But today, he's in the news for all the wrong reasons. Not his runs, but his rage. Disciplinary issues, clashes with team management, off-field controversies, and now an ugly brawl with a former teammate that once again overshadows his cricket. Using his bat there as a weapon on the cricket ground. Ironically, he scored 181 while playing for Maharashtra against his former team Mumbai in a pre-season practice match. But who's talking about that? That's how quickly brilliance turns into burden. Talent gets you attention, but temperament, composure and discipline, that's what keeps you there. And that's where Shaw lost the plot. The truth is, performance alone doesn't make you ready for India, because playing for India isn't just about cricket. It's about your character. Every match is a headline, every failure a trending topic, every celebration a statement. And that's where the real battle starts. Not between bat and ball, but between fame and focus. Let's not forget Shubman Gill was part of the same under-19 team that Shaw led to glory in 2018. One went off the rails, the other, well, he's captain. Gill didn't demand attention, he earned it. He didn't rush the system, he built through it. And today, he's not just a mainstay, he's leading India in 2 formats. That's the difference between momentary brilliance and sustained excellence. Now, let's come back to Suryavanshi, because even before his debut, there were red flags. In a recent youth test versus Australia, he was involved in a heated argument with the umpire. And after a golden duck in the second innings, social media went into overdrive, criticizing his fitness, his attitude, his lack of maturity. That's the reality of modern cricket, instant fame and an even more instant backlash. Even Sachin Tendulkar, when he debuted at 16, didn't face this level of scrutiny and this pressure 24/7. The world has changed, and so must everyone's approach. Because this is not just about Suryavanshi, it's about how India treats its talent, How many names do we remember with the same story? Prithvi Shaw, Unmukh Chand, Manish Pandey, each one hyped too soon, handled too little. We glorify potential but forget preparation. We worship talent but neglect the temperament that is required behind it all. It's time Indian cricket found balance. Promote youth, yes, but protect them as well. We don't need instant heroes, we need sustainable performers. This is where mentors matter. The Dravids, the Dhonis and Rohits, the ones who've seen it all themselves, because a young player's first challenge isn't international cricket, it's handling the success. And without guidance, the same success can destroy them. Vaibhav Suryavanshi could become the next big story of Indian cricket, but he could also become its next big lesson if we don't handle him right. He's got the shots, the skill and the spark, even dogged determination. During the same Australia tour, Vaibhav urgently called his childhood coach at 5 a.m. in the morning because he was struggling with the floodlights at the venue. That's how dedicated he is. All he now needs is time, space, and of course discipline to match all of that. And maybe the real success story won't be about how early he plays for India, but how long he manages to stay there.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.